because everybody needs to hear this information. Okay. All right, I think we are good. All right, so I have Ty here with me, who's a little bit of an expert. Would you say, Ty, you're an expert
Yeah.
on the topic today, which is all about CBD for all your health needs? And we're doing this Facebook, Instagram, and also recording on Zoom for YouTube because you guys need to know how powerful CBD can be to help you with healing. Okay. I am not the expert, although I'm learning and I've, attended webinars and had, training with the company we're using. So I know a little bit about CBD, but I am not the thought leader in it. So that's why I have Ty here, who's gonna introduce himself, and then we're gonna get started. I have a few questions for Ty. I thought maybe we'll do a Q&A style just to keep it structured and just, give you some answers. But before we do that, I want to invite you guys to register for a webinar that we are hosting June 24th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm telling you, it is one of those event that you cannot miss because when you register for all the webinar participants, we are literally reducing our price for the CBD infusion to the lowest it's ever been. And I'm telling you, you cannot find this price anywhere. We search. As a matter of fact, I did a video yesterday comparing prices with other practitioners that are charging for the CBD and the price that we gonna release on the 24th, which will only be good for 24 hours. It's unbeatable. So if you're looking at CBD for pain, for anxiety, for inflammation, for relaxation, you need to register for the webinar. Forget to get the discounted price. And after the 24th, the price is gonna go up. So I just want to put it out there. You can click below to find the link, or you can, if you're on Instagram or Facebook, you can go into our bios to get the link. You can DM us, we'll send you the link, but you need to register. Okay, because we want to take this opportunity to educate you on what CBD is, because I'm sure we all know what CBD is, but how knowledgeable are you, right? So that's the thing I want to get out of the way. All right, Ty, let's introduce yourself and tell these people who you are. You need to come a little closer.
Hello, everybody. So I am Tyron Brown. My name, I go by Ty. Everyone calls me Ty. I am the patient care coordinator at Wellness Corner NJ. I'm also the outreach specialist. So some people may have seen me out in the neighborhood near around Denville area. I'm just speaking to the people, just letting them know that we're introducing our CBD IV. I've attended several webinars with our local pharmacies that do the formulation of CBD. I've also utilized marijuana itself in various forms, so I'm very knowledgeable about it. And I would just like to share that information with you guys today.
That is awesome. Wow, Ty, you are very transparent.
I mean, transparency is key, right?
Transparency is key. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love that. This is part of our philosophy here at the Wellness. It's like we are very transparent. There's nothing to hide. You need to know all the information and who you're dealing with before you invest in yourself through us. Okay, so why don't you tell us a little bit about CBD? So we know CBD, we all probably try CBD, but do we really know what CBD is? So what is CBD in your own language, in your own as an expert in this field?
So CBD is cannabidol, which is one of many cannabinoids that is held inside the hemp plant or marijuana plant. It's the non-psychoactive property. It's also been um, heard to help you with pain, anxiety, as well as like mood, appetite, all types of things. It's a basically just a chemical property that is exists in marijuana.
Wow. So as you know, we are doing the CBD infusion. Why would we do an infusion versus taking a pill, a tincture, a gummy? Like, why would I want to spend money when I can just go into a smoke shop or like those facilities to get it for a lesser
Okay.
price?
So just like any other medication that's out there or supplement, vitamin, or not like most of those, but any supplement that you take orally, anything that you put on your skin, you really only get about 15 to 20% of absorption when you take it through your gut. But if you were actually take it and bypass your gut, your skin, your lungs, anything like that, you go straight to your cells, you get a almost 100%, about 90, 80 to 98% absorption rate, and it's also bioavailable for a long time. Also, it doesn't come with a lot of side effects.
Mm.
Like, okay, for CBD in particular, if you inhale it, that can damage your lungs.
Mm.
Some people,
Wait a minute, you cannot inhale CBD?
you can, but just like smoking, I mean, if you smoke, if you vape, these things may not happen today, may not happen tomorrow, but over time, just like when you
Mm.
take conventional medication, you take pills, you take supplements, um, it adds up on you. So you take enough opioids, eventually your liver can fail. Eventually your kidney can fail. If you go and you take a whole bunch of ibuprofens, that can cause you to have stomach ulcers. You know, it's like these things can affect your gut. But even though it has a good property, it has to get through your gut to do that. But if you bypass your gut, it takes the burden off of all of your other organs and it gives you the benefits right away. Plus, it's almost like it immediately gets to work. It doesn't have to bypass everything to then get to your cells. No, it actually goes around that completely, goes straight to your cells, and then your cells can incorporate that and get to work.
Wow, this is amazing. Because I don't know about you, I don't have time to be taking a lot of pills. Okay, I much rather spend more money to get results quicker and faster than just wait for the pill to work. I don't have time. So that's why I tell people IV vitamin therapy, including CBD infusions, are for the busy people. Busy people. So since you know a little bit about CBD, what condition do you see um, CBD is being used for
So
the
what
most?
I would definitely see CBD being utilized for somebody that needs more restful sleep, somebody that has
Mm,
issues with mood regulation, also pain.
pain.
Pain is a big one because the CBD1 receptors of the nervous system, instead of like when you have an opioid and the opioid goes and binds to your CBD1 receptor, it binds to your receptor and causes your receptor to not fire off as much as it would. It dampens the actual effectiveness of it so you don't feel the pain, but technically your body is in pain. So it's basically like going and turning a fire alarm off, but not putting out the fire. But if you
Mm,
go and CBD goes and it regulates, it makes the pain lighter, but it also brings your all your other systems into homeostasis. So it balances it out. It helps with the inflammation, but it doesn't trick your body into feeling like there's nothing wrong. It just makes the effect of the pain lessen and lessen and lessen over time, but it then goes and turns all the other systems on and keeps them running so that the inflammation comes down. So you don't feel as intense of a pain for as long, but it doesn't trick your body into thinking you're not in pain. So
hmm.
just like the other example, it actually like it's fixing a problem. It takes the problem and it quiets it down, but it actually fixes the problem by going and figuring out where it's coming from versus just saying being like, because I've seen people do crazy stuff like take an opioid because they were prescribed it, a narcotic, and then they're walking on the same leg that was broken. Doesn't mean your leg is any less broken. You're still in pain.
Still broken.
Yeah,
You're just numbing the pain.
exactly. But the fact that you're numbing the pain leaves you to make more, leaves you open or susceptible to cause more damage. And then
Yeah.
all the other effects that can come from your organs, the fact that these are synthetic drugs, and it's not natural.
It's not natural. Wow. As you are describing the mechanism of CBD, and one thing that's coming up to my mind is like it's actually dealing with the issue at the cellular level, at the root cause of it,
Mhm.
which other medications don't do that. Medications do not do that. Huh, that's a good way. We should talk about that during our webinar. So if you have not signed up for a webinar, please do so. It is June 24th at 5 p.m. And I have to tell you, would you say that anybody can benefit from CBD?
Yeah.
Because as we've been promoting this webinar, people have been telling us, oh, I don't have anxiety since I started taking your herbs, Dr. Nancy. I don't have anxiety. Oh, because I did your total body restoration, I'm sleeping better. Like people are just giving us tons of objection or resistance because they don't think CBD will be a good fit for them. What would you say to these people that are coming on here and say, yeah, inflammation, I don't have inflammation. Anxiety, nope, not me. Or I took a Xanax. The Xanax is taking care of the anxiety. Sleep, Ambien is taking care of that. And melatonin, like, what would you say to those people?
Well, first off, why would you want to put something unnatural in your body? Um,
Because it's covered by insurance and
yeah,
who wants to pay for?
yeah, you're
I
gonna
can go to my doctor and get
it's
Ambien for $5.
but now that insurance is gonna cost you on the back end because of I would much rather have the problem that's what's causing the problem. I would much rather have that be taken care of and addressed than someone just slap a band-aid on it. And just the simple fact alone, because I was talking about this with somebody while I was out on outreach, we have an entire system in our body that is made to break down cannabinoids. Our body even produces its own cannabinoids called endocannabinoids. And the entire system in our body is called the ECS, the endocannabinoid system, which is then it ties into every other system in the body, and no system in the body can function without its input because that helps regulate everything else. So, just the fact alone that you're attacking a system that regulates all of your other symptoms, whether you feel like you don't have it or not, like, let's be real, we all have high stress moments. We all have inflammation. We all have toxins. So I don't care who you are. Unless I would say a pregnant person, get with your primary care physician.
Yeah.
Most people too, like get with your primary care physician,
Yeah.
see, or Dr. Genty, see if it works for you, but don't write it off that it can't help
Yeah.
because you'd be surprised how many medications you could get off of your routine by just
Mm-hmm.
affecting your ECS.
Absolutely. Like I don't have issues and I do CBD. So I mean I'm doing it for more like I want to take care of my nervous system. Like I'm running a business. I'm a mom of two. I'm a daughter. I have I'm wearing so many hats. At the end of the day, I want to be like, I want to walk into my house with peace and start screaming and yelling at my children. It's not because I have a PMS, hormonal imbalance. It's like, I just want to look at them and be like, oh, I'm just going to give you space and stop judging them. Anyways. So yeah, I'm with you. CBD is for everyone. If you live a life and you have stress, and which everybody does, CBD can help. Okay. Now, what are the side effects of CBD? Because again, I'm like the patient, I'm like, I don't know, you guys, like this is weird. I mean, I don't know why I would put CBD through my vein. Is it safe? Is it really safe? Am I gonna die? What are the side effects?
No, the only reported side effect from the research studies that we received from our pharmaceutical company was stated that you might get a Herxheimer's reaction, but that's only in high doses.
Hmm.
High doses, and also people that are going and getting this CBD that's like cheaply made. Like if I'm gonna go get something that solve a problem, I'm not gonna go get something that's manufactured at the base level because
Yep.
now I have the problems that come with that. It's not being, it's not properly done.
Hmm.
But when you have a physician that can walk you through medicating yourself, because a lot of people do like to go for alternative means, but they don't have somebody, to sit there with them and walk them through certain things, then you run the risk of running into side effects. But if
Yeah.
you have someone that can guide you through implementing it very slowly taking time, checking you out as you go along on a professional level, then no, you shouldn't have any problems because it's a very natural solution.
Yeah,
It comes from a plant.
it comes from a plant.
And on top of that, unlike any other medication that I've heard of, we have a system that actually breaks that down.
Designed for that. Wow. The body's amazing, isn't it? Like, I love my body. Like, if you actually give it what it needs and you're patient with it and you never give up on it. I see people giving up. I tried this, didn't work. Oh my God, I'm trying this. I have detox reaction or whatever reaction, I'm giving up. Just like you said, whenever you go on a health journey, always have a practitioner with you. Just like we do for our patients know they can reach out to us. Like, what do I do on Mondays and Wednesdays? I come here and I answer all questions. I'm like, they know we are there for them. They are being supported because this journey of healing your body can be, it's like this, right? It's not a linear route, like it's up and down. So just like you said, cheap doesn't always mean it's good. Like we all want to pay, want to spend less money, but what is the quality of the thing that you're getting?
Regular gas, right?
Regular gas.
Regular gas, like you get a Mercedes or you get a Benz, you put regular gas on it. It might keep you running for a while, but eventually your engine's gonna be kaput.
Yeah,
So
and you spend more money.
why would you treat
It's in
your
the
car
engine.
better than you treat your own body? Why would you go and put premium gas in your car and not actually put good quality medications in your body? Not medications, vitamins.
Vitamins.
The vitamins
Yeah.
and minerals that are
Yeah.
needed for basic survival. And
Mm-hmm.
the thing is,
Mm-hmm.
sadly, a lot of us have not been educated on that. And that's our problem. Because
Mm-hmm.
again, the knowledge is there.
Mm-hmm.
We just have to be secure in ourselves enough to be outside of the norm.
Mm-hmm.
And so many of our wellness warriors are brave enough to have done that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's inspiring. Like I see a lot of our patients come and they're battling all these different things, but they stand strong and they're
It's been
really strong
strong.
people.
Yeah.
And they decided like some of them have to fight back from just conventional means of doctors and people telling them to do things that they know on the back end
Mm-hmm.
will kill them or
Yeah.
make them feel worse.
Remember, we have this young patient who we took off so many medications, and then she sent us an email because she went to her primary care doctor and they threatened to fire her as a patient because she did not take the medication.
Yeah, we had another
And
patient.
she's doing well.
Amazing.
I'm like, she's doing so well. She's like, well, I don't know what should I do? I'm scared. I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, you're doing so well. I mean, like, you were on 10 medications, you on two. Like, you fired that doctor. I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Another patient that's fighting a good fight, and her doctor told her that vitamin C would actually damage her immune system.
Yeah, that's what they tell the cancer patients. And guess what? CBD is good for cancer. CBD is good for cancer, my friends. Oncologists are silently and secretly using CBD for cancer, for inflammation, to decrease. Because when you decrease inflammation, you're supporting your immune cells. They're able to revive and survive and fight for you. Okay? So, what other untold benefits that we might not think of when it comes to CBD? Because I know it's good for anxiety, helps the nervous immune system. Like, what other ones that I might not?
Well, people who have issues eating, it helps them with appetite.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I didn't know that. I didn't know CBD can help with appetite. I did not know that. Mood, like, like appetite. I didn't. Anyways, I don't know. Anyways, what else do you want to share with the people before we log off?
I mean, look around. Look around you. If you even in your
Look around you.
neighborhood,
Look around you.
private in your neighborhood,
Yeah.
there are hundreds of IV vitamin clinics opening up everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Do your research. Look on the western side of the country. Look on
Mm-hmm.
the eastern side of the world.
Yes.
This type of medicine is not new. It's just new to us.
Yes. Yeah.
So do the things that, and then just the state of the world itself. The fact that we had to vote somebody into office that would make it illegal to poison us in our everyday food. Come on, man. We
The
gotta
world's
wake up.
changing, my friend.
But we gotta wake up too. We gotta change with it.
You cannot stay the same. Okay, I see a lot of people remains the same. And I'm telling patients and all the people that are willing to listen, suffering is a choice. You don't have to suffer anymore. Right? And granted, insurance doesn't pay for this and it's a lot of money. Like whatever stories you're telling yourself, it's cool. Stay with your story, but are you getting the results that you so desire? Are you functioning at your optimal level? Are you productive? Do you love your body? That's the question you should ask yourself. Because things are changing. Government is changing, the world is changing, food is changing, medicine is changing. We have to keep up with it, right? Everything is changing. Okay, so anything else? Then that's it. So you wanna okay, so we just wanna remind you guys. So tell the people why they need to sign up for the webinar.
Okay, so we're gonna have our webinar at 5 p.m. on June 24th, and you will be have access to a discount for 24 hours
Oh my
only that
God.
you can only get there. Um, it's the lowest that it'll probably ever be
Yeah.
because right now, the fact that it's a new thing coming around, everything is always cheaper. But you know what happens when demand rises? Supply and demand, right? As soon
Mhm.
as it becomes a fad, boom, prices skyrocket. So why not be a part of the people who got it when it first hit the street?
Well, the video that I did yesterday, I demonstrated. If you guys have not seen the video, go on my YouTube channel. If you're part of the wellness community, you're gonna get an email tomorrow. Watch the video. I did a price comparison for a place that's like closer to us that is actually doing the CBD as well, and they are charging $300. Okay? Remember that price because when you show up for the webinar, and this price is only for the webinar participants. Only for the webinar participants. And then after that 24 hours, the price will go up and the price will continue to go up. And I have yet to find a patient that cannot benefit from CBD. We're doing CBD. I'm not complaining of pain and whatever. I'm doing it because for my nervous system, and it's a very low dose, 1 ml. We're doing CBD to decrease inflammation. Now, CBD is good for allergies too. CBD is good for asthma. Anything that's like discomfort and inflammation, CBD is good for. So you should ask yourself this question. Can this be, can I benefit from it? The answer is yes. So the price that we're gonna release during the webinar, we're doing two things during the webinar. We're giving you the lowest price that you can ever find anywhere else, 24 hours, and we're also gonna give you another gift just to make sure that your body's handling it properly because Ty just mentioned one of the where side effects is the Herxheimer's reaction. Well, guess what? We have a solution for that. We don't want any reaction here. So I'm literally gifting you something, a combo of a product that you should be taking every time you receive the CBD. And tell people why we are packaging the CBD, because that's another question we've been getting, right? Because we've done previous promotions before, buy one, buy two, but I recommend four. But this time we want to package it to get in four. You want to tell people why you want
Yeah.
to do it this way?
I mean, unfortunately, nothing good just comes right away. If it's just happening right away, it's probably a lie somewhere.
That's not true. The MIG B12 happens right away.
Whoa, whoa, the MIG B12 is completely different.
MIG B12. Did you get the
Look,
MIG?
the MIG B12 was fire, but even
MIG
still,
B12
even
is
with the MIG
awesome.
B12, it depends on where you're at as a person. If
Oh
you're
my God.
somebody that is working out every day,
That MIG B12
you're
is
not in an energy deficit, you know, your metabolism is working well, you have more chance of feeling it immediately. But just like any other thing, if you're operating in a deficit and that's been your normal for so long, we have to bring you up to a normal, your new normal,
the new
and then
normal.
you can skyrocket past that.
Yeah.
But really, it's the consistency. Just like anything, consistency is key.
Yeah.
So you may not feel immediately amazing after the first one, but we know by the fourth one,
Mm-hmm. For
you'll
the
feel
price, the webinar price, you all should be purchasing 10, as many as you can. Because June 25th, that price is going up, and then the price will continue going up because it is preservative free, and we have to pay extra to overnight it. You know that, right? We're paying extra to overnight the thing, and it's not something that we can keep using. So at the end of the day, with this we have this discount to help you guys with the financial piece. And we're always trying to do everything in our power so that you can receive the help that you need to heal your body. If you know anyone that suffers with pain, stiffness, joint pain, hip pain, shoulder pain, headaches, migraine, hormonal headaches, like any discomfort, any inflammation, they need CBD. Please share with him about this webinar that we're hosting June 24th at 5 p.m. because I'm telling you, you can prevent from being on a wheelchair, you can prevent from using a cane if you choose to. If you choose to. And I understand you might be saying, well, Dr. Jency, I have knee pain because I'm overweight. Okay. But you can actually start decreasing inflammation as you are working on losing weight. Don't wait to lose weight to decrease inflammation. You can start, using this natural solution to give you some pain relief. Then you're gonna have more mobility, range of motion. You're gonna find yourself going out. It's nice outside now to go for a walk without the aches and pains. There are so many benefits that you guys are not considering, and that's why many of you guys are not receiving the healing that you are looking for. All right? So I'm expecting to see all of you guys June 24th at 5 p.m. Ty and I are gonna do, well, mostly Ty really, gonna do this wonderful webinar. We're gonna give, reduce the price for the first CBD, group of CBD, well, not first a group of CBD, and then we're also gonna give you a gift as well. So you cannot miss that webinar. Again, if you know anyone that suffers with pain, any pain, anxiety, sleep disorders, they can't sleep, autoimmune condition, you need to share this information with them. Okay? Any last minute words, Ty, before we go?
No, it's just been a pleasure to help the people that I have been helping.
Yeah.
And I look forward to anybody that I get to meet on this journey. And even you, whoever's watching, and you feel like this, that you are too far gone or whatever, you're not. We can help anybody.
Oh my God, your body can heal itself. Why would you think you're too far gone? And I can understand that because many of us have seen so many doctors, we've done the surgeries, we've taken the pills, and nothing is working. We feel discouraged, but it's never too late. As long as you open your eyes every day, every morning, it's never too late. It's an opportunity to heal your body.
Yeah.
Every time you wake up, because if it was too late, you'll not be watching this, live today. You'll be under, okay? Or on top, over, I don't know, wherever we go. All right, so that's it. If you guys have any questions, again, the link for the webinar should be in my bio. If you're watching this on Instagram, Facebook, or you can DM us. Like if you can't find the link, I'll be more than happy to shoot it your way. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link will be in the comment section below. All right, so take care of guys. Bye. That was good. Wasn't that good? It's fun giving people information. You're very good at this. All right, let's go. Damn, Marilyn, there's still like so many.
Huh?
Your connection was dropping. I don't
I don't
know.
know why.
The connection is dropping.
Your live broadcast has ended this video with,
I have to do
I don't know why it was.
and CBD infusion.
The computer. Is that on live too?
Infusion.
Oh.